Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo, hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version for a brand new beta and preview. This is the version 1.19.30.22. Here is the confirmation from J Wells, Megaspud, our community manager. He said, "Hello awesome Minecraft preview players. We have a new update rolling out for you this week." He also said check out the changelog, which is down below. And he said, please note, Android will be getting the beta updates a bit later, hopefully tomorrow. Thanks for your patience. You know how we always talk about Bedrock Edition not getting enough bug fixes? Well, today in this video, it is all about bug fixes. In fact, some very old bugs have finally been fixed. But if you notice, in today's video, the bugs you are experiencing haven't been fixed. Make sure you go and report them. As mentioned, please note the beta will hopefully be out tomorrow. It's not very often that it gets delayed on Android, but this week it is. Moving on to vanilla parity, spectator mode, which is still in experimental. It says players in spectator mode are no longer affected by the powdered snow fog effect. We got a bug report. Here is the bug report. Powdered snow still renders with thick fog in spectator mode. So although it didn't recognize that you were inside of it, it was still giving you this fog effect. It should be brighter. Let's test it. Still feels weird being a floating head in spectator with a cape. Anyway, they finally fixed this. So when you go through, you'll notice that it doesn't give you this fog effect. It's much brighter. So yes, has been fixed this week. The next change, sadly, any leashed animals will not follow spectators anymore. So if you have something like a pig or any animal in Minecraft now, and you got it leashed, it's my pet pig, follows me on the leash, you switch your game mode to spectator, the leash pops off, and the animal is lost. Players in spectator mode no longer emit particles while sprinting. So, you know when you're sprinting and it leaves these little footprints, particle effects. Basically, when players were doing this in spectator mode, it was still displaying them, like as if you were running. There is no particles anymore. I am basically just a ghost. Now, I want to stay on the subject here because there has been another change, and that is spectator players with status effects applied no longer emit particles. So, for example, here we have ourselves a night vision potion. As you guys know, I've got these crazy swirl particles. They were still working in spectator mode so players could still find you, and now they're gone. There's been a change with chest boats. Fixed an issue where boats with chests would not drop the chest's contents when destroyed by the /kill command. Looks like the pig is made home here. Anyway, inside of here, if we crouch and open it, you'll notice that we have diamond blocks. So what was happening previously is if you ran the kill command, that contents would not drop. And the specific command is this one. If we do it now, sorry that I ruined your spot, piggy, it actually drops all the items. Talking about items, I actually never realized that this was a bug, but anyway, eating a stew will now leave the empty bowl in the slot it was eaten from. We got a bug report. This has been around since 2019. When you eat any stews, it will cause drop or move to any inventory slots. So on some cases, the stew bowl would just drop on the floor, not go to your inventory. Or it wouldn't stay in the inventory slot that you ate it in. It would actually move. Look how long it's been a problem for. It's been a problem literally forever. Like I said, I was talking about long-lasting bugs finally being fixed. Let me show you an example here. So this person has a regular stew, right? They're just going to eat this stew and the actual item's just going to drop on the floor. It doesn't go to your inventory. Apparently, it's a bug. Doesn't matter if it was a regular stew. Doesn't matter if it was one of these stews, the rabbit stews. But apparently today, it was fixed. So what that means is, if your whole entire slot is full with blocks, you then eat a stew now, the ball's going to stay in this slot. So if we eat this, the ball stays here. Apparently, it just pops off. You know, like the bugs that you don't notice are bugs, but they are bugs? That's what I'm talking about. So you notice that this didn't go on the floor. It stays there. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to eat this one here, but leave an extra space to see if it goes anywhere else. So just going to get myself hungry one more time. Okay, so let's try it with the rabbit stew. Let's eat it. It stays there. Honestly, it's crazy that we didn't realize these things are bugs, and we just think they're part of the game. Kind of on the same page, but it says drinking a potion will now leave the empty glass bottle in the slot you drank it from, rather than your first empty inventory slot. We got a bug report. Apparently, this was reported back in 2017. Water bottles change inventory slot when used. So they had it in this hand. They drank it, and it switched to the second one. So if we now drink regular water, it stays in the slot that it was meant to be. So let's do this one more time. We grab this one, and let's say we put this one in the 8th slot. We drink this, stays there. This is an interesting change. Mobs drowned no longer spawn in warm ocean. Megaspud did say this, saying, also, this change may not be permanent. Drowned no longer spawn in warm ocean biomes. No idea why they've made that change, but they just don't spawn there anymore. And just for reference, they're talking about this one, the one that houses a coral reef. It's no longer going to have drown there, so you're kind of safe to deal with that biome. We do /time set, and we set it to nighttime. You're not going to see any drowns in this area. Decided to wait a little bit of time. We do have ourselves a zombie. In fact, it's not just one, 2 of them spawn there. But anyway, I was waiting to see if any drowned did spawn. And I'm curious on your opinions about this. Do you think certain mobs should be excluded from certain locations? Very similar to the way the mobs don't spawn on the Mushroom Islands. Honestly, I kind of like this change. Moving on to changes with blocks. It says oak and mangrove fence gates are now flammable. We got a bug report. Oak and mangrove fence gates are not flammable. This person ran a test with this, obviously lighting this one up. Everything burnt apart from the mangrove and the oak one. Let's run the same test. All right, let's set these all on fire. Obviously, they're going to go on top, but they are going to burn over a certain period of time here. One of them's already burnt. Waiting for the mangrove one to... There you go. Mangrove one actually burnt. So, finally... parity, not even a parity change, bugs fixed. I gotta be really careful though, because I don't want my signs to be included in this. But anyway, that's finally been fixed. Moving on to features and bug fixes. We're starting off with gameplay. They have disallowed fireballs from traveling through portals to prevent an issue where they could become permanently stuck. We got a bug report. Not sure if this is a temporary one, but basically, if a ghast ended up firing a fireball at you and it was inside of a portal, it would go through the portal. If you then went through the portal, it would stay in the portal like this. They've changed it. And I want to show you as an example here. So if we just break our way inside of here, just going to spawn that right there. Hopefully it doesn't get out. Put that there, put that there. Let's go to /game mode S. Come on. As you can see, don't destroy my signs. It now goes straight through the portal rather than going into the portal. Did I destroy any signs there? Yes, I did. So be careful because ghast fireballs do not travel through portals now. Moving on, fixed dropped items getting stuck at the edge of flowing water. Graphical changes fixed an issue where certain water textures with waterlogged blocks displayed the wrong texture. We got a bug report. I can't be the only person who experienced this. I mean, in fact, it's been an issue for a little bit of time. Waterloggable blocks have glitchy rendering when placed next to other waterloggable blocks in water. So I've experienced that one a lot with the seagrass and water. Looks invisible. But apparently it's been happening for multiple things. So apparently as of today, it's been fixed. And you can see It has been fixed. And if we grab ourselves, let's go with like, we'll do some more tests here. Lanterns, and we had the lightning rod as an example, and we had chains. Grab some chains, we grab ourselves a water bucket here, and we're just gonna fill this in, right? Just gonna fill this in. I'm doing a very good job of that. Fill this in. We're gonna put that there, that there, that there, and another one there. So now when they're together, they're all waterloggable and perfectly fine. Another long-time bug fixed. Sky in the end dimension will no longer look like static upon entry while it is raining in the overworld. We got a bug report. So for this one, I have a video. It was reported back in last year, 2021. If we watch this person as they enter their way through here, you'll notice that when it's raining, they make their way through a portal. The background ends up slightly static. That's been fixed. Moving on to item changes. Fixed a bug where some custom items from creator feature packs, after being used, were duplicated upon player's death. Fixed a regression where an undamaged tool, such as a pickaxe, when named, changed on an anvil, would fail to work correctly when used for the first time. We got a bug report. It's a reoccurring bug. I have showed you this one before. They go inside of here, they change the name, they try and use it the first time, it does not work. Didn't matter if it was to do with flint and steel or a pickaxe or shears, it was anything at all, it just did not work. So as of today, they're saying it's been fixed, but we've went over this one in the past. So let's try it. Pickaxe and this, doesn't matter if you're in creative or survival, flint and steel. I'm gonna do pickaxes. And if you try and use them, they work straight away. Fixed a bug where some blocks that require a supporting block, for example, carpet or crops, did not appear on maps when placed on a non-full block or above an air block. We move on to marketplace changes. It says most common marketplace connection issues will now automatically resolve themselves when conditions improve without needing to restart Minecraft. We got a bug report. Unable to open marketplace or edit skins after new updates. This is a reoccurring issue. If you didn't have this problem, you probably had this problem. I think we've all experienced this problem at some point in Minecraft. This one, again, very popular one. They're saying that these things have finally been fixed as of today, and the marketplace will just fix itself. Maybe based on connection, who knows? Another returning bug fixed. Mobs, such as the allays and bees, should no longer get stuck on lanterns or other low-hanging objects. We got a bug report. Again, I've showed you many times. Basically, the allays and bees could get stuck in certain things such as lantern. And we're just going to do this test one more time because I think they did fix it last time, but it looks like they can finally duck and dive and get themselves out of those tricky situations. Android players, great news. This is to do with music. Music is now included in the Android app and no longer has to be downloaded from the marketplace. So does that mean they've reduced the file size of the music? Or they found another way to store it? Who knows, but that's been changed. Performance and stability. Fixed performance issues when striders are being ridden by baby striders. That was causing a lot of lag. So if you had lag inside the nether, this was the reason why. User interface. The arrow within the crafting pocket UI now fits appropriately without any clipping issues. Commands. Fixed a bug where a percentage was prepended to players' names in the chat output of a /scoreboard players reset. So yeah, I did notice the percentage sign on some servers. Attempting to kill a player in creative mode using the /kill command now displays a message informing the player that it cannot be done. So if I was to do like /kill, I was to do like the real echo, is like, what is it? What does the message say? It says no targets matched selector. Player cannot be killed while they're in creative mode. And last but not least, technical updates. Let's read the changelog. This week's technical changes include changes to actors, data-driven block components, gameplay marketplace Molang, It does say experimental features have changes with commands, game test framework. And at the bottom, it says touch controls can now switch hotbar slots while targeting a block while in a boat. I don't want to hear anybody complain and say that Bedrock never fixes bugs, because everything today was a fix or a change or a tweak. Finally, they're focusing on some long-time bugs. I know these betas and previews are not exactly exciting, but honestly, we need to get more bug fixes in this version of Minecraft. If you did enjoy today's video and you made it this far, please be sure to let me know in the comment section. If you can drop a like, I do appreciate it. I've been making beta/preview videos every single week, non-stop, for many, many years. I'll see you all in the next video.